back to the channel for another video. Today I am going to do Get Ready With Me. I didn't do any videos for 3 months and I haven't done a Get Ready With Me since I've come back. So we're going to do a Get Ready With Me today. We're going to do it kind of from the beginning, and I scratched myself there. And so you might want to get a snack. You might want to get some coffee. I don't know, because I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take a little bit. We're just going to chat as we go. So I already have all my skincare on, and so I'm going to put on some primer. I'm going to use this from First Aid Beauty, this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer for hydration, base hydration. Ugh, I can't even talk. So how is everybody doing? How are you doing? She looks like that. I am doing good, busy, bit busy, but that's okay. I'd rather be busy than not. Right. So I thought, let's just put on some makeup. I've got these palettes that I showed you in the video that I want to use for fall. Well, I just need to put on some makeup and use one of them. So that's what we are doing today. That's what we are doing today. So we're going to get this on and let it dry down. Let me know if this lighting's okay. I got my overhead light off because when I turn it on, it shines down on my head. I don't particularly like that. So we're gonna try it without that light and just using a ring light. And I can turn the ring light down some. But let me know. Let me know if this is good lighting or if I need to do something different. Let me know. All right, so while that's drying, then we're gonna put on an eye primer. What eye primer do I want to use? I have my, somewhere, looks like I need to clean off my makeup area again. Where is it? Oh, you know what? It might be in this basket. But anyway, so what have you guys been up to? Oh, here we go. How is the heat where you're at? You know, we has a few cool days, and now we're back to hundreds again. I'm going to go ahead and use my beauty crop today. I need to find something else because you can't get this anymore. And I could order it off of Mercari, but I don't know. I'm just leery of stuff like that because I've ordered a long time ago, and it's been a long time ago, probably 6 or 7 years ago, maybe. I ordered off of, I don't remember if it was Poshmark, and it was supposed to be brand new, and it was used, and it was nasty. I mean, nasty. And it's like, well, so that just kind of turned me off from ordering things like that, you know. And I know that there's some people that have this on sale on Mercari, but I don't know. Do I purchase and take the chance, or do I find something else that's comparable? I think at the moment I'm going to try to find something else that's comparable. There is a Morphe new eyeshadow primer out that I'm going to order and try that on my list to see if I like that. So we'll see. All right, so we got that on. The palette I want to use today, probably a combination of two Juvia's Place palettes that I had pulled. The Warrior palette is one, because a lot of the shimmers in here. Right here. I think we're going to use these. I think I'm going to stay more to the browns today. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to use this palette. And then also the Warrior 2, which is got mattes in it. So I think I'll use this for my mattes, and then the Warrior for my shimmers. That's what I think I'm going to do today. I'm going to try it out. That's what we're going to do. So let's get started. Let me get rid of these, because once I use the palettes, I don't keep those because they are a nuisance. All right, so let's just get started with this eye look. Kind of pat that out, make sure there's nothing in the creases. And let's see. I think I'm going to start off with this in the Warrior 2 palette, this Zaz Z-A-Z, Zazz, this color right here. The fluffy brush, and I'm just using an AOA Studios brush. This is a E101. I use my brush, I don't know what it's supposed to be used for, but I just use my brushes for what I want to use them for. I'm just going to kind of put that in the crease, transition area, to kind of give something of a little bit of color. Not a lot of color though, is it? It really isn't. That's okay. It's just something to base off other colors to deepen up. So that's what we're going to do. So, summer, what have we been doing? We haven't done a lot. We were going to go on a vacation, and we decided, then we didn't, because my husband, who was supposed to be semi-retired, yeah, he got some big jobs to do, so that's kind of put the kibosh on our vacation, because my husband, I love him dearly, been married to him for 40 years, but he is a workaholic, and if he can have work and make good money, he's going to do it. It doesn't matter. I don't guess it would matter if he was 90 years old. He would still do it. All right, now I'm going to go in with this Kana, this lighter brown here to kind of start deepening up that area. Let's find the brush I want to use. I think I'm going to use this. What is this one? A Luna Magic brush. I'm going to use that. So yeah, so he'll do the jobs. That's okay. I'm just going to put this in the crease. I don't know if you can see it. Just kind of build it up. Blend that out. Up and out. Kind of like that. Something like that. Do the other side. And I start off by tapping my eyeshadows in, because I do have crepey eyes from, you know, I mean, I'm 60 years old. What do we expect? And I can't use retinol because of neurological condition that I have. So retinol is not an option for me. So I just deal with it. And I make it work the best that I can. Blend that up and out. Well, my hand's going numb. All right. So that kind of, a little bit of color you can see. But now we're going to go into this is this called the Walzana, this dark brown. We're going to go into that and deepen up that outer corner and bring it a little bit into the crease. And I'm going to use the same Luna Magic brush, the same one. So yeah, so I just have to deal with it, and I do it the best I can, and I got too much. So we're going to do some blending. Where is my blending brush? I'm going to use this Shop Miss A, the one that I use for that really light color. I'm going to use that to blend with now. All right. I don't want it dark. Maybe make it a little bit more. I really don't want it too dark today, because I'm not going anywhere, but I don't want it really dark today. I'm getting into the fall vibe. I want it to be fall so bad, because we had a few nice cool days, and I'm thinking fall, but I knew it was, you know, kind of false hope, because that's just the way it is where I live. It will not actually cool off and stay cool until probably October. Probably to blend that. Oh, I made a mess right there. Good thing I didn't put my foundation on first, didn't it? Let's just kind of blend that. Maybe a little bit more. So, yeah, I'm doing a fall look. I'm into the fall colors. Actually, I'm into the fall colors year round. It's hot, guys. Hold on. I'm going to have to turn this fan on. And hopefully it's not too loud for you guys, because I'm burning up. All right. And we need a little bit more there. I can never get my eyes to look exactly alike. Nope. Never. But I do wear glasses, so you're not going to really, once I put glasses on, you're not going to tell it that much. So I try don't worry too much about it. Okay, I'm going to quit fiddling with this because all I'm going to do is make it worse. All right, so we've got that. Got that on. Ugh, I'm hot. All right, so that's the mattes. Now let's go to some shimmer. I want to get some shimmer. Yeah, they say when you get older, you shouldn't use shimmers. That's what I say. I'm going to use what I want to use. And speaking of that, I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to cut it with this Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. And I'm going to do that offline and then I'll be back. So did that. Now I'm going to go in with, oh, let's see here. Let me look at something real quick. I think I'm going to go in with this, what is this color? Benin, this shimmer here. And I'm going to use my finger. She looks like that. Okay. Do I want to blend that a little bit there? I like that, I think. I think that looks all right. Go to the other eye. Do a little bit of blending. Got too much here. Maybe I'll do a little bit more here then. So, yeah. So I'm doing fall looks now. Not bad, I guess. It's all right. All right, now I want to go in with a lighter color. Let's see, do I want to use... No. We're going to go in with this Morimi, this lighter brown here. I'm going to go in with that. And she looks like that. That's a gold. It's not what you think it is. In the palette, it looks like a cream color, but that's actually a gold, so I don't know. It's not really what I wanted, but it's what we got, so it's what we're using. That's really not what I wanted to do, but anyway. Blend it. We're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Not exactly what I was trying to achieve, but because if you look at this, here it looks like a light cream tan color, but when you put it on, it isn't. It's gold. That's okay. That's all right. All right, so we're done with the eyeshadow palettes. Now, let's see. Now we're going to do some foundation. And then we'll finish the eyes up afterwards. For foundation today, I'm going to use my Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation in F2. I'm going to use that. Got to get this first. I got to get this eyeshadow off. Okay. Now I'm going to put some... Well, I'm going to put a few pumps of that. 1, kind of like that. Put that, and then I am going to add some of my First Aid Beauty Bronzing Glow Drops. I'm gonna add a couple of those, and this runs, so you have to be careful with it. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 drops, just like that. And then I'm gonna mix that with my finger. Mix it up, and I just do it on the back of my hand. I have a little mixing tray thing, but I don't know. It's easier and faster just to do it on the back of my hand, so that's what I do. There and there. Oh, my hair. All right, and then I'm gonna use my, where is it? There we go. My Sigma F80 Kabuki brush to blend that all in. Put some on. And I'm gonna get rid of the rest of it. All right, and I'm just gonna blend it in. So let me go off and do this, and then I'm gonna come back, because you know how to blend foundation. So I've got that blended in. I don't know that you can see. Oh, wait a minute. Is that better, maybe? I don't know, guys. Let me know. Lighting is something that I've got to work on a little bit. All right, now I don't normally use I really don't use a lot of concealer, but we're going to use some today. We're going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in Fair 07, I think is what it says. Use some of that. Whoops, too much. Me and concealer just don't get along. It doesn't look, I can never get it to anyway, you know, it don't look good on me. I'm not good at messing with it, put it that way. I don't know how else to put it, except that it seems to make my eyes look more, and it doesn't really, I need a lighter one, I think, because I want it to brighten. So if you can think of, if you got one, I like Jeffree Star, but I'm not paying $22 for Jeffree Star. So if you have one, let me know in the comments down below. I do have, I do have an LYS Triple Fix in L13. I didn't think about that one. But I even want it brighter than that. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I need to get me one. I need to get one. Okay. I think that's as good as that's going to get. All right. Now, let's see what I want to do. My ear itches. I'm going to use some bronzer, cream bronzer. I'm going to use the Essence Baby Got Bronze in Cinnamon Spice. It's a little dark, but I make it work. She looks like that. And no, I don't know how to do it, so this is just the way I do it. Works for me. And I need a bronze. I'm going to use an AOA F2 brush to blend that in. So just blend it in. Kind of spread it around. Don't think I'm doing it, don't know if I do it right, but you know what? It works for me, so I don't worry about it. I'm sure that there's a better way and a right way to do it, but it works for me. So I go with it. Got foundation there. All right, I may have to turn that light on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to use the light. It looks better. I need to, well, I just don't have enough room in this is my bedroom. If I could figure out how to get to sit behind it where I have natural light coming in, but there's just not enough room. So we just have to make do with what we got. All right, so we got that on. Now I want to put some powder on to set this. What do I want to use today? I think I'm going to use my Beauty, what is this? Beauty Creations Bi-Filter Translucent Powder. I'm going to use that. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little puff that I have. I got this off of Amazon. And just kind of too much. Oh well. Anyway, so I do that with a puff, and I promptly get it all over myself. And I'm going to take my powder brush and just kind of do this. Yeah, I got a little too much, but you know what? That's okay. I'm not going anywhere today, so see what I'm talking about? Concealer really brings out those creases in my eyes, and I've tried all the ways of doing it, and it doesn't matter. It still does it. It still does it. I even have this Jaclyn Smith brightening lilac for under the eye. Still settles into my creases. So I don't know. All right, we got that on. Now let's do some blush. Either do a blush lighter or an actual blush with a highlighter. Decisions. I'm going to use my Beauty Bakery blush lighter today in the Cotton Candy Champagne. I'm going to use this one. No Champagne, No Gain. This one right here. Just do a blush and highlighter all together at one time. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see what I want to use. I think I'll use this brush. This, I think, is a BH brush. I'm going to use that. Kind of a fluffy brush. Not kind of, it is. Yeah. Put that on. And put it on the other side. Okay, like that, and call that good. Now let's look for, I need an eyeliner. What do I want to use for an eyeliner today? We'll take that what is that, Mino that I used on the here. We'll take some of that and put it under the eyes. The brush I want to use. Well, where did you go? Where did you go? I think we're going to use this brush. And this is this is a motor brush. I'm just going to use that. Just gonna take that under. Kind of like that. Like that. Like that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use it on the top too. Why not? Like that. Oh, too much up. Oh well. And like that. Like that. Okay, that's gonna be good. We're gonna call that good. Now we're gonna go okay. I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna put some mascara on and then come back and do lips and we'll talk about it. Hang on. So I went ahead and finished everything up. So everything you've seen except for my brows. I used my Anastasia brow definer in soft brown. Use that. I don't use a lot. I like to keep my eyebrows more natural. I just kind of put a little bit in to kind of make it look a little thicker, but I'm not gonna reshape that. I don't do that. I just like it natural, so that's the way I do it. And then I use some of the Anastasia brow freeze gel clear to kind of poof them a little bit and hold them in place. Use that. So that, then I showed you. Okay, I didn't show you. I did an inner corner highlight. I used the ColourPop shadow stick. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. Oh, what color? I don't know. I can't read it, but it's like a silver metallic. Used a little bit of that in the corner of my eye, inner corners a little bit. On my lips, I used my ColourPop lip pencil in Bachette, I think is what it's called, Bachette. Use that as a lip liner. I don't think it goes with this, but put it on, I'm wearing it. And then I use a ColourPop glowing lip. I don't know what color. In Highland Avenue. Use that. And voila, this is it. This is my look for today, which is what, Tuesday? Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Doesn't look too bad. It's not exactly the colors I thought it was going to be, but you know what? It's not bad. I can work with it. All right, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Let me know what you've been doing this summer. Yeah, and that's all I have. So see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.